Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I want to bring you the deck profile for the deck that I played yesterday at my local. It went pretty good. I went undefeated, 3 win and 1 draw, and the deck is Mimighoul FIENDSMITH. You could see that I played this deck live on stream this week, and I'm pretty happy with how it performed, so let's have a deck profile about it. Why not? Okay, without further ado, let's start with the deck profile. First, the main deck. It's a 50 card deck, so expect some strange ratio. So 3 Mimighoul Dragon, your best starter, you wanna see this card. 3 Archfiend, best way to extend it to end repair opponent. 1 Cerberus and 1 Master. Master, you still need to run it because sometimes you actually want to special summon Master with the room. I don't like this card that much, but until we get something new, it's still okay to run this card at 1. And people are actually not giving credit to Cerberus, so this is a really good card, especially now in this version where you need a lot of bodies on the field for your combos, and this card can actually put a lot of work. So yeah, this is the standard. I will show you later the combo. This is for the Master. And we are on free maker, free dungeon, and free room. This is a starter. This is the card that you want to search with Dragon if you don't have it on your hand. This is another starter. You can search Dragon. This card gives you a lot of follow-up, and it's actually a pretty okay floodgate. People kinda need their normal summon, so they need to flip their monsters on, and it's kinda good. It's kinda okay. Room is your best interruption. Unfortunately, there's no way to naturally search this card and put it on the field, so I run it at 3 because I want to see this card. It's still good running at 3, so why not run it. It's one of the most useful interruption that you have in this moment, because booking a monster non-target is really good. Now we have the FIENDSMITH engine, 2 engraver, 1 tractor, and 1 luring. If you have I don't have a third engraver. If I had a third engraver, I would play the third engraver. It will arrive, don't worry, I bought the third engraver. So nothing to explain. Yeah, one thing. The fact that luring is a level 1 comes up so much because so many times if I start with Dragon and I can put something on my opponent's field, I can just activate Tractor, bring Lurie special summon back, go into number 13, activate number 13 to flip my opponent monster, activate the effect, and keep going on from that point. So the fact that this card is a level 1 comes up pretty much, comes up more than you think. And Tractus Tractor. Don't need to explain Tractus. We are then in a small Castilla package. We have 1 Greatsword, 1 Castilla Birth, 1 Farrier, and 2 Unicorn. You can play this ratio as much as you want. I think this package is necessary because this version needs bodies on the field, and the Castilla cards are the best way that you can just have bodies on the field and have some follow-up, because Castilla Birth is a crazy card. So yeah, there's a good interaction with Unicorn where you can extra deck rip your opponent on turn 0, so why not? Let's play it. Lastly, for the engine, we are on a small Unchained package, so yeah, this is part of our end board. This is what we wanna do. We're sending Sharbara to set escape to go into Unchained stuff. I will show you later. As for non-engine, we are on 2 talents, 1 trust, 1 terraforming, and 1 for 1. This is a starter. This is another starter. Okay, search Greatsword if needed. This is necessary when you activate your Mimighoul stuff, so you can rip your opponent, and this can search everything. In hindsight, the correct ratio should have been 1 talent and 2 trust, because this card is your only way to search for Mimighoul room, but okay, I will make this change for the next tournament. Entraps. We are on 3 different named bestias. We need bodies on the field, so this is good, and also discard search for Mimighoul Dragon. 3 Veiler, 3 Droll, so I like Droll, but I'm debating this card between Nibiru because this card is not very good against Yubel, and at my local there are a lot of Yubel. 3 Veiler, 2 Ogre, 3 Imperm, and 3 Ash. It's 17 Entrap. I like this ratio. I don't think it's an okay number to run on 50 cards. This card is too good right now to not run it. There are a lot of decks that don't want their starter to be asked because most of the time they don't have a way to keep playing. So yeah, I think it's self-explanatory. I want to talk about the Ogre. I think this card is pretty good this meta going forward. You can do a lot of stuff, and even in Rota format, when the Asamina card will be released, this card can actually get rid of the continuing spell to separate the special summon the Asamina. So I think this card will be key for the next format and for the current one, because Tempai, this card is Tempai, this card is Yubel, it's a lot of decks. Okay, this was for the main deck. As for the extra deck, we are on FIENDSMITH engine. So I don't think I need to explain these 5 cards. We did FIENDSMITH stuff for the last month, so I don't think I have to explain it. This is the new fusion that you make with the sequence, because this card can dump Sharvara can set the trap, and then you can keep going. The fact that this card and sequence are both demon, it means that you can go into Yama and get back Sharvara and keep going. So yeah, this is a good addition. I don't understand how this card got printed, because this card is nonsense. It's extremely good. We are on a couple of XC. Well, obviously we are on the Unchained package, Yama plus Rage. We are doing Unchained stuff. Couple of XCs. This card is still worth running, even if you're not going into this card that much, but it's still good to run. And Crime, you need to number 13 or number 31, because you need a way to flip your Mimighoul the turn that you summon on your opponent field, and this card is your best way to do it. Run this one or the other. I don't think you need to run both. And a couple of non-engine stuff. So SP, because we are on Rage and it's SP, run SP. Nightmare Phoenix, still good. Probably will be changed for something else, but I'm still looking for that. Cerberus, really like Cerberus, came up a lot. I think it came up much more than Little Knight, just for link climb into Access Code. Speaking of which, Access Code, we need to OTK, this is an OTK machine. And lastly, Underworld Goddess. This card is, I wasn't sure about this card, but this card came up pretty consistently, especially against Yubel, because you can special summon Underworld Goddess, blank all their Yubel, and then run over them. So yeah, this card is pretty good. I think it's still worth running it. Okay, a couple of combos, because I see most people saying that Mimighoul is a random deck. I don't agree. I think Mimighoul has enough tool to just let you decide how your endboard should be and how you can control the outcome of your combo of your spells. So let's talk about the main combo, which is we start with Dragon, and depending on the result of what's called Maker, you need a spell trap to set or not, and I will show you. So this is your starting end. Let's start with the best possible scenario. Normal summon Mimighoul Dragon effect. you add Maker. Activate Maker, select Archfiend and Cerberus. This card is in the end, so we keeping it here. So now let's hypothesize the best scenario, in my opinion the best scenario, which is Archfiend on your field and Cerberus goes to your hand, and then you special summon it with Maker. Now you overlay for number 13, effect of number 13, Archfiend gets flips, effect of Archfiend, your opponent discard 1, you draw 1, can be an end trap, can be a extender, can be anything. Okay, now you're in this position, so you go into Moon link for Requiem effect, special summon Engraver, Requiem, equip, you fuse for Princess, effect of Engraver, special summon back. I prefer keeping Requiem in the graveyard in this situation. Now you link away for Sequence, effect of Sequence, you fuse 1 and 2. You keep Engraver in the graveyard in this line because these are 2 Dark Fiend monsters, so they can be used for Aerial Ether, and so you get to discard as a follow-up for the next turn. And you obviously make Aerial Ether, effect of Aerial Ether, and you dump Sharvara, effect of Sharvara, you set Escape. Now you link into Yama, effect of Yama, you get back Sharvara. Now this is what I told you, that you need a spell trap, because if you don't have a spell trap you need to get rid of Escape. If you have a spell trap you can set the spell trap, activate Sharvara, destroy the spell trap, and then link away for Yama, for Rage. So in this situation you still have Rage plus Escape plus Yama in the graveyard plus the card that you draw for Archfiend. Your opponent got a drip for a card, and I think it's still a pretty good board. You still have Engraving in the graveyard for the follow-up. You have a lot of stuff that you can do. Also, when you pop this card, you can bring back Aerial Ether, so you can do Aerial Ether combo on the follow-up turn. I think this is a pretty good board. So this was the best scenario in my opinion, but let's see what the worst possible scenario. And the worst possible scenario is this. Let's rewind everything. This is the situation that we had before, so this card is in the end, and you're resolving a Maker. The worst possible scenario is Cerberus on your opponent's side of the field, and Archfiend on yours. Effect of Archfiend, flip Cerberus. Effect of Cerberus, let's say that your opponent doesn't hit anything, so you don't get the additional body from Cerberus. So this is the situation. This card is in your hand, so we can keep it here as card in hand. Now, so you can link away. For Moon. Link for Requiem. Requiem for Engraver. Equip. Fuse. Necrokeep, effect of Engraver, brings back Requiem, special summon, link away these two, and keep Necrokeep on the field, because if they have Veiler, you can at least draw a card. you go into sequence, effect of sequence, you fuse, put back these two, and you make Alien effect of Alien, you send Sharvara, effect of Sharvara, you set escape. Now link away for Yama, effect of Yama, brings back Sharvara, so this card goes back to your hand, this card is set, and now you link away these two for Rage. So with the worst possible scenario, we have Rage, we have Rage on the field, we have Escape set, we have Sharvara in our hand, we still have the spell trap that we didn't use it before, so this could have been anything. And we still have Yama to just bring back something, and Rage to just get back follow-up. The fact that with Rage you can bring back Archfiend is still pretty good. So I still think that even with the worst possible scenario of Maker, you still end up on a pretty decent board. It's not strong as it was before with Beatrice, because in the situation you had access to Mimighoul room, but this is still a pretty competent board. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed my FIENDSMITH Mimighoul deck. This deck is really good, and I think this is the correct way to play Mimighoul moving forward in the new format. If you like it, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye!